everybody, how are you? Hey Aquarius, happy birthday guys. So good to be here today. I have a lot that I want to get through. So, I was picking up the energy that some of you may have gone to see a spiritualist. This could be someone who's a healer that you've sought out. This could be someone who does mediumship, that type of thing. So it's going to be different for the reasons why each and every one of you may have gone and seen this person. But we're going to get the cards out and see what we've got for you guys. Again, happy birthday Aquarius. I am an Aquarian also, yes. I did also celebrate my birthday. Okay, so we've got truth be told. So I do believe that you have seen someone, Aquarius, or this is something that you already knew and you went and saw a practitioner. When I say practitioner, I mean someone who is a medium, someone who does mediumship, someone who's a spiritual healer. This could have been somebody that was a reader, but I don't feel that this is somebody that you saw online. I believe that this is somebody that you saw face to face. This was a face-to-face interaction. Okay, and you were told the truth about something, and I feel that you already knew this. It's just that you were able, she was able, or he was able to give you more detail in what you already knew, and you had confirmation that it was correct. This card also shows me that you have a lot of wisdom now, and you have for a long time. You have been leveling up with your spirituality, and you've shown a lot of wisdom, and there's a lot of truth within you. I do feel that a lot of you are going to be speaking your truth now, and this may not necessarily be on what you were told by this healer or this practitioner, but this is just speaking your truth in general. Okay, you've gained a lot of wisdom throughout the years, and something's come to light. Like I said, it may not be related to this, and you're speaking up about it, and you're speaking your truth. Ooh, one just flipped over here. Ooh. So, fates. Okay, I got stars here, guys. Alright? Is there something that you wanted to do, Aquarius, or there's something that you've always wanted to do? Because whatever it is, I feel that you're going to be very successful at it. Moving forward now. So, moving forward now, this came out. So, I do feel that something within this truth has allowed you to let go of something and move forward. And you're going to really start focusing on the things that you want to do, and you're going to be very successful at doing that. For some of you, this could be in the spotlight because we have all the stars here. This could just be something that you're interested in. This could be astrology. But I do feel that this is something to do with your talents and something that you want to do, and you're going to be successful at it in a big way. Okay, so this could be globally. This could be anything from singing, dancing, writing a book, anything like that. Okay. It's really good. What else do we have? Beautiful cards so far, guys. Awesome. Okay, building blocks. So you've finally got a more stable foundation, Aquarius. And you're building upon that. Before, things may have been quite stable, but there was something there that was missing. And I'm going to say the missing piece, the missing link. It may have something to do with the truth being told here. And you've been able to put that together now, and now it's whole. You may have been feeling not quite whole within yourself, even though you were still pushing forward no matter what. You were still making sure that you went forward and you didn't look back. It may be hard for some of you to let go of something that you know you need to let go of now, because it's held you back in other areas. And when I say it's held you back, you've been able to keep moving forward, but you know you've moved forward, say 98%, which is great. You know, leaps and bounds. You guys have come. You know, but or 99% for some of you, but now it's like it's absolutely 100% full circle. You can move forward, and something is totally completed, has a completion, and it's totally done now. You know, and you have no reason to be there in that energy, and you can totally move forward on a solid foundation. Now, this stardom that we're talking about here, this success, this also may give you a foundation, a solid foundation. You may be able to do that a lot better now. I do feel that this is something you've always wanted to do. And now that may give you a more solid foundation now because of this truth being told. Yes, you're ready to come to the edge, but you're ready to get off of this platform now. In such a good way too. So whatever was told here gave so much clarity, because the truth, okay? The truth brings clarity. It brings insight. It brings wisdom. It brings honesty. Whatever the truth is, we can't have any ego. We need to accept what it is. And you're ready to jump off this platform now and jump into something new. And whatever it is, it's going to be very successful. You've been told something that no one knows. Okay, nobody in the world knows this except for you. This truth here. A lot of you are being guided by a spirit guide that's guiding you and pointing you in the right direction. So, you know, you may be going through stages where you're saying to yourself, how would I know that? You know that it isn't a coincidence, and you're being led to all these different places and all these different spots, and you're not, and it's your knowing, but you're also being led there by a guide. Okay, you're finding the truth out also that I'm just getting right now about something that's masked, because I've just realized now, looking at that picture, and I never saw it before, and you guys probably saw it before me because I held the card up there, where there's a mask here. So it's a mask is falling. Now this could be yours. You know, you may have had to put up your walls and be a certain way before you got this truth, and that's why you were unable to have a full foundation and be able to fully build 100%. So there's two energies here. This is either, that's what's happening here with you, but I do also see that there's another truth here that is unrelated to what I just said, and it's about somebody's mask falling and the truth being told. We have 111 on the clock here. Beautiful. So you may be seeing 111. Be flexible. So with all this, you know, I feel that this is such a big deal with these 4 cards here. You moving off of this platform here, like I said, it's really letting go of something that you thought, well, which was your reality, okay? This was your foundation before, but you're moving on to something more solid now. Okay, and it may be hard to let go of that, but you're taking that leap of faith and you're willing to do it because you know that that energy doesn't serve you anymore. You don't need to be in that energy because you found out the truth. And as soon as I saw this card, flexibility, I got be gentle with yourself, okay? So although you may have all these things that you're dealing with, the truth, building a completely different foundation to this and leaving that foundation behind now, okay? That platform, that energy, and focusing on success and the things that you want to do, something that you really want to do. That's being very flexible, but you need to be very flexible in the way of how you treat yourself. Now, you may be doing yoga, okay? You may be focusing on your fitness. I see egg here. You may be boosting up on your vitamin D. You may be taking supplements, vitamins. But whatever it is, you need to be very flexible with how you are and how you treat yourself, and you need to be very gentle with yourself at this time. Okay. What else we got for Aquarius? A message in a bottle. So you will get a message from somebody, Aquarius. This may be somebody that you've blocked out because this person may be feeling a little trapped. This could be you sending out a message to somebody from a distance. Because the bottle, I feel like that, and this bird is sitting on top of the bottle as well. So I do feel as if, this message that's coming out, or this person's coming out because they've found this truth. This could be literally coming out, okay? With your sexuality, it may have something to do with that. But I do feel as if you're sending somebody a message, okay? And it could be the message of this truth that you found out. I feel whatever this message is, you will benefit from this, okay? I do feel that the other people or person, I don't know why I said people or person, will benefit from this as well. This could have been somebody that, because you see this bird is clinging to this bottle, okay? Somebody may be waiting for you to message them, but this bird is clinging to the top of this bottle here. So this could have been someone who wanted you to be codependent on them, or is codependent on you, or is very clingy, okay? This could be someone who's quite emotional. And the next card that came out was the Yin, okay? You're in your North Node, Aquarius. So you are at a ripe stage now to be doing the things that you need to do. Something has turned around dramatically for you, and if it hasn't already, it will. And it will in the next couple of weeks. Mending is the card that's on the bottom here. And I feel as if you've mended something. You've found this truth out. You've found a puzzle to the piece. You've unmasked something. Like I said, it's something that you already knew, but you've got greater detail about it through seeing a healer, whether that was healing yourself in a physical sense, but it's more spiritual. It's spiritual, and it's to do with your reality, and there was something that was missing, and you're mending. And like I said, be gentle with yourself, okay? You could be mending. All right, mending your body, your mental state of mind, whatever it is, okay? But you're mending from this situation. You're being gentle with yourself because you're going to have to let go of this old platform here, this old energy, and move forward. And in this card, I see that you're very happy to do so. You're very happy to let that go now. Okay. Yes, I'll go for these cards. I'm just going to get the messages on the top of these angel cards for you guys. I hope everybody's doing really well. If you resonate with any of this, please hit the like button or hit the notification bell. These messages may not be for everybody, so only take what fits for you guys, yeah? So it says, don't give up. Okay, I feel that, you know, initially finding out this information, this is something that was very emotional to you over the years. And I feel that, like I said, you already knew the truth about it, but now you've got more detail. And the reason why you need to be really gentle with yourself, because upon finding it out and reflecting on what was said or what was found with the truth here, you may feel a little bit deflated, okay? And you may need time to be on your own, okay? You may be around other people who share this. Like I said, somebody has said something to you, or you found out something that nobody in the world would ever know. And you may share that with your immediate family, with your children, you know, people that you love, that support you, that are the most closest to you. And you just may need a little time on your own, so that you can reflect on everything, so you can take in those emotions, those feelings, and see where it all sits with you. And it may make you feel like, I just don't want to do nothing. I'm just done. I'm a little bit confused on where I sit now, what I need to do. But I do feel that once you've had a sleep, just a sleep, okay, the next day you're going to feel completely different. It could, for some of you, could be within a matter of hours, okay, because you realize what's being told or what's come to light that you already knew, had an inkling about, is something that needs to be left in the past now, and you really can make a solid foundation and move forward, okay? So, you know, we love you, your angels, okay? So this is a message from your angels. We love you, your angels. Don't give up. So don't give up, Aquarius. Don't feel as, you know, you may feel that. You may feel a little bit deflated, like I said, because you need that time alone. You need that time to reflect, okay? But don't give up, okay? That's what this card is telling you. Don't give up. All right, don't give up on what it is. You won't, okay, because it's just in your nature. You know, in fact, if anything, knowing this has actually put a fire in your belly, all right, and it's allowed you to really fire up and get done those things. Otherwise, this card wouldn't be here, okay, and to really get the things done that you want to get done, and to be very successful at doing it, regardless of whatever it is, business, study, whatever, okay? If it's something within your spirituality, whether it's, you know, doing yoga, getting fit, whatever it is, okay, you will do it and you will be successful at it. But give yourself that flexibility, give yourself that time, okay? Just don't give up. You may feel that, but it will be very short-lived. What else do we have for Aquarius, please? Thank you. You are all spiritual. Yes, you are. In every aspect. So for a lot of yous out there, a lot of yous Aquarians, you're clear in all areas. Clear audio, clear sensitive, clairvoyant, okay? And you pick up on all of this. Now, something that I was told the other day was that, you know, people that are spiritual, that do pick up on other energies and things like that, may get a lot of clutter. So Aquarius, you may feel a lot of clutter and a lot of different energies that come in an intuitive way. And you can't make head or tail of that, because as we know, when Spirit's very gentle about the way that they deliver messages to us, and they can be, you know, and it's like trying to, you know, work through code. All right, Morse code sometimes. You know, you may just get a letter. You may, you know, they may give you a vision of some words and things like that. And not everything is for you, because you could just be tuning into different frequencies because you're open to that. And so it's really important that you can work out what is spiritual junk, I will say, that isn't really yours, and what is. And a good way of doing that is by shutting down your chakras and opening them again. And this is something that I've just recently found out myself, okay? Now, it's something that I always knew, I'd just forgotten about it, because I remember reading books years ago, because I've been doing this since I was around about 15, dabbling with the tarot cards and things like that, talking to spirits, that type of stuff, since I was young. But so it was something, but I just actually forgot about it, and I was like, yeah, I do get a lot of spiritual junk myself. So that's just something to be mindful. But you are very spiritual in all areas, Aquarius. And you need to be really mindful of that, because you may be experiencing that type of clutter. Okay, one step at a time. Absolutely. Absolutely, you need to be taking one step at a time. Once you get off of this platform here and you leave this behind because it doesn't serve you anymore, yes, it's part of who you are, but it's your past now. And you need to jump off of this platform and take that leap of faith and get onto this solid foundation here, because you can build a new foundation now, because you've got the whole concrete slab now. Before, there was just a little corner that was missing. You've got it all now. You need to make sure that you're taking one step at a time, okay? And, you know, we're very analytic, Aquarius, so, you know, you may take one step and analyze that, and then take the next step and analyze that. But just, you know, we are big thinkers and tend to overthink things, so don't do that, okay? Still be very gentle with yourself, but one step at a time. Okay, so if you've got a lot of things that you want to do, that you want to be successful at, you know, one step at a time. If it's this truth and you really need to sit down and reflect on that before you step away from this platform and go forward, one step at a time, okay? Because that's how you can be gentle with yourself and honor your feelings and validate how you feel and move forward. And the next one was feel what you feel. And that's exactly what I just said, basically. Okay, one step at a time. Feel how you feel. It's okay to feel how you feel. It's okay to say, you know what? I'm going to need some time alone. I need some time to reflect. Like I said, you could be sharing this information that you know, or that you've got this truth be told. And people are eager to know, because they know that you're going to share that with them, and they may want to know what that is, discuss that. You may not be in the mood to do that right away. You may feel a little deflated. You may need to reflect on that first and see how you feel before you can elaborate or get into that. All right? Wow. Beautiful messages. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what else we have for the beautiful, beautiful Aquarians out there. What else do we have for Aquarius? Okay. Ascension. Yes. This is going to allow you to ascend, Aquarius, and get to a higher spiritual level. You may already feel that, okay, that you're on a higher spiritual frequency. You certainly will now, because, you know, this truth, this other piece to that concrete slab that I was talking about, or to the puzzle, any way you want it, has allowed you now to ascend. Because what it was doing is it was holding you back, okay? And now you can seriously step off and leave that behind. And like this bird is clinging to this bottle, okay, it was like you were trying to let go of it, but you couldn't. And now you can let go. And it's helping you in so many other ways. And spiritually, you're ascending, okay? And you're moving to a higher frequency. You're moving to a higher spiritual level. What else do we have? Aquarius. We've got 2 cards here, so I'll take both of these. It says, make a sacred place. So do you have a place, Aquarius, a spot in your home? You may have a little altar where it's just a little corner where you light some candles. You may have some photos there of loved ones, things like that. You may have something, you know, something like this that represents a loved one to you. If you don't, you're being asked to find that space, have that space. You may not have a lot of space in your home. You may not, you know, be able to find an area where you can do that. You know, it doesn't have to be big. All right, it can be here, but you know, like the kitchen table where I'm at the moment, this could be your little sacred spot, but it can't be all the time because people want to eat, you know, at the table and things like that. So you need to try to find a little sacred spot, somewhere that it's yours, even if it's your little dressing table or something like that, even a little table inside your wardrobe, I'm getting, that you could put with a tablecloth and put something in there. Obviously you couldn't light candles, you know, because that would be dangerous, but just somewhere where you've got a little spot that's your own, okay? And like I said, for some of you may have that already. And that will be protected. You see all the eyes here on these peacock feathers. That will be protected, okay, by your spirit team. They will protect that for you, okay, because that will be your sacred spot. That may be where you keep crystals and things like that as well. So you're being asked to make that sacred spot for yourself. Remember who you are. And she's in the water with a dolphin. So, you know, you're a great communicator, Aquarius. Remember that. You may have, you know, through all of this, perhaps lost your voice in some way because everything's blue here. You may be having problems with your throat, okay, with your throat chakra. That may be opening up now because whatever this truth was, it was holding you back in little areas. Like I'll keep saying it, you've got that concrete slab and you've just got that little corner that needed to be put in there to make it whole. And you've got that now, and you're going to really be able to speak your truth as well. regardless of the information that you got, you know, you're unmasking something and you're going to be able to speak your truth from now on. And your throat chakra is open, and for some of you it's opening. Okay, it's going to open, and you're going to be able to communicate a lot better with this dolphin. She's communicating here with this dolphin. And you're going to start to really remember who you are. This may have something to do with who you wanted to be, or who you are, who you were when you were a child, and you realized, you know, I can still do that, be that. You may remember dreams and things that inspired you when you were younger, even as a younger adult, and you realize you can still have that. It's not too late. So don't forget who you are, and you're going to start really remembering what you are capable of when you step off of this and leave that behind. Make this solid foundation and be successful at everything that you do, Aquarius. These are beautiful cards, guys. Cards. I'm going to get a few tarot cards out for you and see what the tarot has. Again, click the like button if you resonate with any of this. Like I said, it's not going to be for everybody. Just take what fits, guys. So let's see what we can, we'll ask about this unmasking. What is the unmasking about? And like I said, there's two energies here. There's you talking to a man or a woman who's a healer, okay, of some description. And this is a face-to-face communication that you're having with this person. And there's also a mask being taken down here. You're finding out the truth about someone who was wearing a mask. Please don't look at my nails, guys. They're horrid. They're horrid. My daughter keeps wanting to do my nails for me. I think I'm going to let her do them. I just feel restricted when I've got like false nails on. But yeah. So you guys don't have to look at them. I just might. Okay, so look what we got here. Yes, someone feels as if they're being left out in the cold. This may have been you, Aquarius. You may have felt that you were being left out in the cold because you didn't really have the pieces to everything, okay, that was being told, or you're leaving someone out in the cold and heading towards your wish fulfillment. Now, these two people may have thought that you, in this photo, in this picture here, sorry, may have felt that you were their wish fulfillment, okay? And you're still, you know, you're leaving them behind. Where you're going, you can't take these people. And so you're heading towards your wish fulfillment. Okay, I do see you doing some type of studies, Aquarius. There's something that you've started, and you're going to finish that, and you're going to be really successful at it. Now, this could have been something that you've been procrastinating. You didn't, you know, you couldn't foresee yourself doing it. It was like you had too many things mounting on you. Now you're getting rid of this. Okay, you're able to move forward. You're able to communicate more. This may have been a burden in the past, but because you've moved forward, kept forging forward, it was like it's not really that much of a burden, but you're going to feel a whole weight lift up off of you, okay? And you're going to understand how much this really was holding you back. All right? And see, she leaves petals of love as she looks back at this past and moves forward. So, you know, you may have love for something, or you may have a different perspective about something that you're leaving behind now, and you're leaving it behind with love. You know, I also see that someone may be trying to come in and give you something. They may be trying to give you money or a gift. But I don't, you know, it does speak of good news, all right? So, but I do feel more heavy energy of this is something that you're going to be successful at. This is something that you're going to complete. This is some type of study. This is something at work that's going to bring in some money for you. On the bottom of the card, we've got anxiety, somebody who's a little fearful. So I don't know if you resonate with that. Oh, my foot just twitched. So this may have something to do with this person being unmasked, or these people that you're leaving out in the cold. Okay? Somebody can't sleep. Somebody's having nightmares. Somebody's stressed out about something. I hope this isn't you, Aquarius. It doesn't feel like, you know, I don't feel as if it is you, but if it is, be flexible, be gentle with yourself, because you are finding out the truth about something and you're going to let something go. So whatever this is, it's no more for you, because you will let it go and move forward. You are in your North Node, guys. Okay? And you're very spiritual, and you're ascending to a whole nother level now, and you're coming out of something. And so if this is your energy, you will be coming out of this. If this is the people that you've left out in the cold, these people feel very, they're feeling a lot of anxiety about something. What's the anxiety about? Now, there could be an earth energy involved here. So we've got a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here. If this is you, Aquarius, you're going to be fine. Your guardian angels are with you. Some of you are earth angels out there, okay? And, you know, you're balancing peace in your life now, okay? You're having patience, and you're going to start doing everything in moderation. And you're going to slowly, methodically get through everything, okay? Step by step, one step at a time. Okay, like it's being suggested to you here through your angels, one step at a time. And you're being watched over. This is a yes card, and it's telling you that everything is going to be okay. So if this is you, Aquarius, that's up and you know, thinking about this situation where the truth is being told, it's going to be okay. It's seriously going to be okay. Some of you may be calling on Archangel Michael, or you may work with Archangel Michael. Yep. Forging forward. Okay. You're taking the bull by the horns, okay, because look at that, okay? You're going to be recognized for doing something. You're going to be very successful at it, and you're going to get recognition for it, and you're going to get a lot of support, Aquarius, for doing that. And you're going to forge forward. Nothing's going to stop you, because that's what you've been doing up until now. You have still been going forward no matter what. But, you know, I'm just going to grab some angel cards here, and I'm going to pick one to end the reading. But yes, you're going to keep forging forward. You have been doing that. Nothing has stopped you, nothing has deterred you, even though that piece of the puzzle was missing. But now you have that, nothing can stop you. There's nothing. And if it gets in the way, you're going to run it over and keep going until you get to where it is that you want to be. And you will be successful at that. Wow. It's a good reading, guys. A real good reading for you. I'm going to get one more card here and see what messages your angels have for you, Aquarius. Divine mystery. The sun, earth, moon, stars, and you are all part of one creation. Be present and feel the power of now unfolding at this moment, beyond the wonder of it all. So yes, you're in the present now. You don't need to live in the past or think about the past. You know, yes, it's part of who you are. Some of it, not all of it is, you know. I also, you know, I had a dream last night where somebody was saying to me, oh yes, but you used to do this and you used to do that. And it's like, yeah, but that's not who I am now. Okay? So there's a lot of the past that you have let go of, and it's just not who you are anymore, Aquarius, okay? So, you know, you are part of the earth, the moon, the sun, the stars. We are all connected. And you need to be in the present, and I do feel that you are, okay? Be in the present and feel the power of now unfolding at this moment. You're so powerful, Aquarius. You're more powerful than you might realize, and you know that you have the power to be in this energy here, okay, and have and do all the things that you've ever wanted to do in life, because you have that solid foundation and you have the truth, and you're speaking your truth and communicating that now. I love this reading for you guys. It's awesome. Again, happy birthday to you beautiful Aquarians out there. I'm Mystic from Down Under, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.